King Vendrick in Dark Souls 2 lore feels like Gwyn in Dark Souls 1 lore. From the war against the giants, to the search for the cure for hollowing, Vendrick's at the center of it all. And much like how we find Gwyn all hollowed at the kiln of the first flame, we find King Vendrick in the undead crypt, mindlessly walking in circles. He's not even wearing clothes. Dark Souls 1 spends the entire story telling us about Gwyn's existence, so when we finally see him, and more importantly the state that he is in, we are left wondering if his mission was worth it. Dark Souls 2 takes a different approach. Vendrick is not the final boss. He's not even a required boss. In fact, he's not even an aggressive boss. He does not attack you until you hit him a few times. Vendrick is the main character of the lore, but his placement as an optional passive boss really makes you wonder if something else is up. When Gwyn was reduced down to his gut reactions, he still wanted to fight us on sight. Vendrick isn't the same. We can even enter his memory, and through the DLC we find out that he's a sympathetic character. He was driven crazy trying to find the cure for the undead curse, but perhaps there was someone who manipulated him behind the scenes, someone who can be blamed for all the problems that Vendrick caused. As a fight, Vendrick doesn't have any unique mechanics apart from the one that reduces his defenses if you collect giant souls before fighting him. In the battle itself, Vendrick attacks by carelessly swinging his sword around. He drags it around, only truly lifting it up to do an overhead slam. He can rarely cast a pyromancy, but even does so mindlessly. His attacks are slow and simple, but he hits very hard. This is a man that once had a lot of power, but now is reduced to a shadow of his former self. He'd be okay in Nightreign, combat-wise. Probably better than Gwyn. He's a bigger target with attacks that hit at a bigger range, so he'd be more of a threat to the mages and archer. It's just that he's a lore-centric character, and I don't see the knight swallowing him up and transporting him to Linveld. His whole theme is corruption, and while the knight corrupts, it also augments. Having Vendrick be corrupted by the knight, possibly upgrading him, feels like the wrong thing to do for Vendrick's character. Vendrick gets a C tier. He's more suitable than Gwyn combat-wise, but he's a lore-heavy character who would be tainted if added to Nightreign.